Okay, today first we are going to talk about locators in Selenium. Okay, so locator, what is this locators means? Simple. So for example, this is a web page. Okay, why we are calling it as a web page? Because the information which we are seeing here, it's under a web browser. So there are a lot of web browsers that are available. Chrome, Firefox, Safari, Opera, Internet Explorer, Firefox, like that we have different things, right? So these are all called as web browsers. So elements which are all present under that web browsers, these are all called as web elements. Okay, these are all called as web elements. So my Selenium knows to automate only web elements only. Okay, so which are the elements which are available in the web browser? Those things only my Selenium knows to automate. Okay, so here now, so every element will have actually what? Some properties. Okay, so there are elements which does not have property. That is actually what a good coder always will have, give some good properties for every element. Okay, so there are coders actually what we don't follow the standard practice. They don't give actually what proper naming conventions, all those things. Okay, that also might happen. So, but usually actually what for us, so we will have a good the properties for every element which is present in the browser. Okay, so my Selenium can identify an element by using those properties only. Okay, how? For example, if this is my web page, right? I'll just right click and then inspect. Okay, so there is a section called elements. Okay, so here you can see all the property information of those elements here. Okay, so for that, first let me actually what go to Amazon. Along with me, you guys also can try. Okay, so I'll go to Amazon. So I will go to Amazon.in. Okay, I want every one of you to go to this Amazon.in. Everyone, you just go for mobiles. Everyone, go to Amazon.in. Go for mobiles. And then smartphones and basic mobiles at the left side. Okay, I want every one of you to go to this page. Everyone, try along with me. So once you're done, you can just tell me actually what you're done.
Done, Murali.
Okay, done. Everyone done? Super, good. Okay, so now everyone right click on the page anywhere. Okay, right click on the page, click on inspect. Right click, inspect. Okay, so here you will get actually what? A tab which will be open. So in this, you have elements. Click on it. So now I need the property information of this. For example, here we have brands, right? Okay, so I need the property information of this brands here at the left side. So how do I get that? Means simple. Here you will have one inspect icon will be there. Click on this inspect icon. Then after that, I will just move my mouse here and then click on this brands. Okay, see, span tag. This is the class name. Okay, and then they have direct dir equal to auto. So this span div, okay, ul, these are all called as tag names. This class dir, okay, so these are all called as attributes, which is in orange color. Okay, so here which in double quotes, whichever information is in double quotes, right? Those are all called as attribute values. Okay, these are all called as attribute values here. Okay, and this is Can you see the span tag? It starts here and then it ends here. So here is the closure tag. Okay, in between we have actually what? A text. This is called as a text. Okay, so what are the things we saw right now here? So tag names, attributes, attribute values, and then text. These are the 4 things. Okay, so don't worry. You might think that actually what, how can I remember all those things? It's so easy. So every time actually what, if I talk about the same things, right, everything will get registered in your mind easily. Okay, that is my responsibility. You don't worry about that. Right now, even if it is confused, don't worry. I will make it clear for you before end of the session. Okay, so now next, I want the property. Okay, so once again, so now I want to open that actually what tab. So for that, right click on the page, inspect. Then if I'm anywhere also, click on this elements tab. Okay. If I want the property information of this specific element, okay, click on this inspect icon. Okay, can you see? It's an inspect icon. Click on this. Once you click on it, it will change to blue color. That means I'm ready for the search. Okay. Now, if I mouse over, can you see? I can get the property information of that specific element. So I want the property information of this element, for example. Okay. So this is the element I want, means I'll click. Okay. See the same thing, inspect, and then I will get the property information of this. Understood? This is how we can get. So here we spoke about tag name, attributes, attribute values, and then text. Okay. So I'll just copy, right click, copy outer HTML. So now what is the tag name here?
Span.
Good. Span is the tag name. What is the attribute here?
Basic mobile.
No.
DIR.
DIR. This is the attributes. So attribute values,
Auto.
anything in double quotes, that information. So for this attribute, this is the attribute value. For the text,
Basic mobile.
basic mobiles. Okay, super. Okay, so now next again I'll come here. Inspect mobile accessories. I'll click on this. I'll click on this. Same thing. So here, leave about this. I'll remove this. Okay, let it be. Let it be. Okay. So this is my next. So here. So what is the tag name? Span. Okay. What is the closure tag name?
Span. With
This is the closure tag. Okay. So where this span tag starts and then ends till here. Okay, see a left angle bracket, and then here it closed. Okay. So what is the tag name? Span. What is the attribute name here?
class.
Class. What is the attribute value?
A size base. A color.
Okay. The text is this one plus this complete function. Okay. The information which is present in between the closure tags. Okay. Any property, if I want to give for a specific tag, right, it should be given inside this angular bracket. Okay, right? Understood, everyone?
Yeah.
Super. Okay, so we will try to create a normal web page. After that, actually, what we will again come back, you will have some good understanding. Okay, so before going to that, so these are the 4 things I want you to remember. So tag names, attributes, attribute values, and text. So everyone have an understanding, not remembering, understanding. Everyone has an understanding on this part. Clear, right?
Yes, sir.
So,
Yes, sir.
okay. So now I want to create a web page. Okay. The .html pages are actually what web pages. Okay, right? So for that, let me create. I will open a notepad. Okay. So file, save as. First, let me actually but save it. So I want to save it as an HTML, right? So I need to make sure the save the type as all files. It should not be .txt. Then I will give basics.html. Okay. So name of the file is basics. The extension is .html. Okay. So I'll go here. I'll save it. Now we'll go to the original page. So basics. Okay. Right click. Open with Google Chrome. So as of now, do we have anything here?
No.
No. So header is what here?
HTML.
The title. Okay, this is a title. Okay, basics.html. What is the file name I have given? It comes like that. So now I will go to this W3 schools. Okay, so W3 schools HTML. Okay, I just want to learn it. I'm going to click on the first one. So go to the home. So first thing actually what I want to create an HTML means, see here already these guys have given. Okay, I'm gonna copy it. Okay, so what I'm copying and then making it, I'll tell you. So here the first thing is document type HTML, leave about this. Always in HTML, right? It starts with actually what the tag name called HTML, and then it closes with HTML. Okay, see, it will be like this. And HTML starts and then ends here like this. Okay, if I come to this Amazon, right? See now. I'm just closing these things. See here, HTML starts and then closes here. This is the closure tag. Okay, and then every HTML will have a head and then a body. Okay, so every HTML will have a head and then a body. The same thing I'm also going to have. So here see HTML. Okay, and then at the top can you see document type HTML. So that's what I also have to do. Okay, so in between now I will have my head. Okay, so head one by one I'll copy. So here this is the head and then close. In between the HTML, I have that head. Okay, in the head, I'm giving actually what my title. Okay, so I'll just give good day. Simply, I'm just giving some. Okay, so then I'm going to save it, file, save. So in the head, this is a header. Okay, in the head, I have given title good day. So now if you see what is my file header in the title bar, this is a title bar, right? What is present means basics.html. Now I have given in my site good day. Now I will come refresh. Can you see? It has changed good day. Now, beautiful day ever. Save it. Now, if I refresh, beautiful day ever. it has been changed. Okay. So in the header, we used to give actually what our title information. Next thing, body. Body is what means whatever information I need to show it in my web page, right? Those things I will give it in my body. So I'll come. So body, I'll copy and paste. This is my body. In the body, I'm giving an header and then a paragraph. So what is the difference between header and paragraph? Let's see here now. I have given and then I have saved it. I'll refresh. This is a heading. See, this is a paragraph P. So now here I'll give H3. Save it. This heading is this much bigger size, right? Reduced. Okay, this H1, H2, H3, all these tags, right? It gives an information actually what is the size, all those things. I want the color to be a little bit different. So for that, what I should do means here I can give colors, styles. I want something in a different color, right? So I'll just give style is equal to property dot value. So for that, I'll just give style is equal to H1 tag. Here I'll give style is equal to background color powder blue. First thing I'll give only color. The color is powder blue. Okay, I'll come. I'll refresh it. Save it. Then I'll refresh. This is changed. The same thing here. If I give background iPhone color. Okay, so then if I save it, this is black color. The background is actually what blue color. Okay, so if I just give again, style is equal to color colon red. Save it. One minute.
There is a semicolon after blue.
That is not a problem, I think so. Okay. Okay. Leave about this. We don't want to waste time on this because we are not learning this. Let me come back. Okay. So now we know how to give a color and then a background color. Okay. So next thing, paragraph. So here it's there. Okay. So next, again, I'll come back. I want to give some actually what links, image, all those things. Okay. Link tag always actually what it will be a tag. See, the a tag defines it's an hyperlink. Okay. So here a tag, href, URL, and then the text that should be shown. So that means after this paragraph, here I will give a href is equal to URL. So I'll give as of now this google.com. I will just give. Okay, make sure you're giving HTTPS also. That is a good practice. Then the link text, I will just give Google. Okay, now I'll come refresh. Can you see? If I click on it, it will go to the Google. Okay, so styles here also if I want to give. Here the only thing is after this I should give. It has changed to red. Okay, so whatever you want to give, you can give in that. So next. So next, I want to give some image. Okay, some image I need to give. So for that, I need to give img. Okay, I want to show some image. So for that, right now, here let me copy some image here first. Google image. Okay, in my place, the where is that information, right? The same place actually what I'm giving the image. Then after that, here I will give source. So what is the name? It is Google image, and then it's a JPG file. So Google image.jpg, the same name. And the name, it's an alternate text. ALT is an alternate text. So just for finding, it will not be displayed there. I'll just give Google's. So now if I refresh, see, it's been shown like this. If I want to actually properly give the size and all this, right, I can adjust the height and width. Okay. So for that, I'll just copy the height and width. So here in this place itself, inside this, okay, width and height. See, I'm able to do. Okay, so now I'm giving this. I want every one of you, okay, go to this HTML here. Okay, W3 Schools HTML. Here, input will be there. Input types. Okay, can you see here input type, button, all those things are there, right? So I want you to actually just, you can copy paste these informations. Okay, so whatever I given, right, in this, in between the body, right, you give this actually what this text, this is the information I want. Okay, so if you copy paste this information, right, say I'll copy, then after that I'll come here. So after this place, right, I'll paste it, nothing, just placed it and then save, refresh. I got this like that. I want this input types actually what here. This is the text you have shown. The next one is actually what here. Come for this table, HTML tables. So I want this table. Copy paste this, and then after that I want the list, HTML list. Okay, copy paste this list, all those things, and then after that you create a web page like this. Okay, the same thing. You just copy paste the same information, whatever. In between, actually, what have these informations. Okay, I'll give you 5 minutes of time. Okay, along with me, you do it so that you will have a better understanding in HTML. After that, we will again go back to locators. Okay, everything you're going to copy paste in between the body. Okay, go to the W3 Schools HTML and then go wherever you, whatever you want to add, HTML list, HTML table, HTML inputs, those things. Okay, I'll give you 5 minutes of time. Everyone practice. I'll come in 5 minutes.
Sorry, Murli, could you please come again? Like what we need to do apart from.
Neha,
Yeah.
you go to W3 schools, okay?
Yes, yes.
You go to W3 schools and try to find these attributes and values which was given by sir just now, and try to
Okay.
reset the code which he was given in the chat.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, Murli, your voice is breaking out and it's really low.
It's not Murli Abul. Hari.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you, Hari.
You guys, you're able to do it? No confusions, right?
Murli, can you please explain this image and how to?
So image tag string. So here, so this is the place I have my HTML, which I have created, correct? In the same place, actually, what I have copy pasted one image. So for this image, actually, what it did means nothing. So I just, for example, if this is my Google, right? So for example, if I want this image, so just open your snipping tool. Okay, then I'll click on new. I will just copy and then save it. Control yes.
Save it in the same folder location, right? Okay.
That's it. The only thing is the location should be where your HTML file is present. So that you don't need to give actually what and a location actually what where the file is present, all those things. When both the files are there in same location, when you give the name, automatically it goes and grabs in the same location.
Got it.
Clear, right?
Clear.
Yeah. Guys, everyone try, because there is a reason actually what I'm asking you to do it by your own. Because when you do this, right, then understanding actually what the XPath actually what for the HTML, right, it becomes little bit, you will feel comfortable. That's the reason. Okay, another 2 minutes I'll give.
Hello, Murli. Hello, am I audible?
Yeah.
Yes, you're audible.
Murli, can you copy and paste the notepad content again? Because I logged in through computer and I can't see the chat.
Sure. You got it?
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Very good. Hey, thanks, Rajesh. Thank you.
Done, Murli.
Is anyone facing difficulty? You guys were able to do?
Yes, Murli, completed.
Oh, good. Okay. So I just want your screens. Okay. So I'll stop. So can you guys help me? So Rajesh, can you show first? We'll see one by one.
Yeah, Mala.
Okay. Good. Good. Super, Rajesh. So you can stop the share. Good. Okay. One thing, Rajesh. Can you? Okay, I'll
Yeah,
ask someone else. Vinod, Rajesh, sorry, Vinod, Shailaja.
Yes, Murali.
Can you share your screen, Vinod?
Yeah. One second.
Yeah, sure.
Come in.
Yeah, no problem. The first tab you have. Good. Okay. Can you write? Can you just get the element property in this web page? In this web page, I want to see the HTML element properties. Super good, man. You have done a lot of things. Good. Okay.
Yeah.
So how can I get the HTML element property of this web page? Any idea? Anyone can say.
These are all the.
right click and click on inspect.
So can you right click, right click, inspect. Okay, so I want this Docker. Okay, this is called as actually what? A Docker, this tab, right? I want to move it downwards. So at the right, good. Yes. Okay. So once again, can you just show it once again, how to move the Docker? Good. Okay, right? He's clicking on the 3 dots, and then after that, he's choosing actually what, see whether I want left side or bottom or right side. Okay, so he's choosing in that. So if you click like that, right, it comes as a separate window. Okay, so now he has moved to bottom. Okay, so now, Vinod, can you inspect that actually what header? Can you inspect that header? Yeah, okay. Other option is what? So one is actually what? Right click on that specific element. Other option? Anyone can say? Apart from Rajesh. I don't know Rajesh.
Like this, if you click on here, right?
Super. That is also actually what I can click and then mouse over to which element I need. Okay. So mouse over to that heading only. This is heading.
Correct.
Click on it. Left mouse click. Okay. So now this is right now. Can you click outside? Click outside. Left mouse click outside. I don't want this as a red color. I want it as a blue color. What is the change I need to do? Okay. So in the same place itself, actually, what I can also actually write my HTML here. Okay. So I want the that is actually what the background color is blue. So that means in the style I should give. Can you go to the H1 tag? Go to the H1 tag. No, you can do there only. You can do that there only.
Okay. 1 second.
Good. You have aligned it properly, Vinod. Okay, go to the H1 tag. So right click on that specific element. Yes. So instead of color, just give background hyphen color. Instead of color blue, background hyphen color colon blue. Background. Background hyphen color. COLOR colon blue. Enter. Got it, right?
Yeah.
So this is how I can do this. Okay. Good. Yeah. Thanks, man. So guys, so now I will ask few members. Anusia boy. Anusia boy. Hey, thanks, man.
Yes, sir.
So now I want actually what the HTML property of this specific text box. HTML
Sorry, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I'm using my phone. I'm not using a laptop now.
No. That's fine. Now I want the HTML property of this specific text box. So what I should do? I don't want you to show in your screen. Help me here. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. No problem. Dattadri Wadikar or Magesh Gunam.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Can you tell me how to get the HTML property of this specific text box?
Right click and go to inspect.
Right click, inspect.
You can click on the field where you need it.
Can you be a little louder? And then also, can you be talk a little bit louder?
Yeah, click on the field where we need the code.
Okay, I'm clicking here. I'm not getting. What I should do?
Then
That's fine. That's fine. Leka. Hey, hi, Leka. Can you tell me how can I get the HTML property of this specific text box? What is that I'm missing? What I should do?
You can click on inspect.
So I can click on the inspect icon here. Okay. Yes. Then
Mouse over to that field.
super. Mouse over to the specific field. Then I will left mouse click now. Good. Super. Sneeka. Hey, hi, Sneeka.
Yes, Madhuri.
So can you tell me here? So what is this input?
Tag name.
Super. Type, ID, name. All these
Or attribute.
awesome. Text, F name, these things.
Value. Values.
Awesome.
Attribute values.
Good. So now I'll come to this label tag. Okay. So the label tag starts and then ends here. This is the closure tag. So here we have first name, right? What is this?
Text.
This is a text. Good. Okay. So for link, what is the tag name always we use? Any idea?
You told A.
Anchor
Anchor
tag.
Superb. Good. Okay. The A tag, right? So that represents always it's a link. Okay. Always the A tag, it will have an href attribute where it holds that URL where when I click on this information, it should go. Okay. So in this place, I should also give the information Google. So that is a text that should be displayed. So if I give Google link, if I give it, see, whatever text I'm giving here, right, that will be coming here. Okay, good. Okay, so now is everyone clear? What is the HTML properties? Is everyone clear now? Is that very clear for everyone?
Sir.
Yeah.
Okay, what is an HTML page? And then what are all these properties used for? Clear, right?
Yes.
Yes,
Super.
sir.
So my Selenium will use these properties to identify the elements in the web page. Okay. Can anyone tell me what are the web browsers that we know?
Google, Chrome, Safari, Firefox, Explorer, Firefox, Opera.
Superb. So these are all actually what my web browsers. So my Selenium knows to automate actually what? Web-based automation. Web-based automation means that is in the browser, any application that can be open, that is what it knows to automate. And elements whichever displayed in the web page, right? These are all called as web elements. Okay, these elements will have properties. With these properties only actually what my Selenium will identify. Okay, so now I'll come back. Okay. So now here. So now here. So locators. So there are 8 types of locators available in my Selenium to identify an element. Okay, so these locators are used to identify element. Okay, so now I want every one of you to Google and then get me what are the different types of locators that we have in Selenium. Okay, so types of locators in Selenium. Everyone Google and then get me. Okay, from today onwards, every day actually what you are going to Google and then you are going to get me the syntax and then only actually what I will be writing the code. Okay, right? So everyone has to be very familiar on identifying actually what your syntax or the specific actually what code for your Selenium. So for that, from here onwards, actually what every day the practice will be given. You have to search something and then you have to give me, then only I will be using. Okay. So, and I want each and every member to do that because reason is in real-time situations, I will not be there or there will not be anyone to help you. So the only friend for you is actually what? Your Google, which will help you to get the needed information. Okay. So for that, we are going to practice from day 1 onwards. So now it will be difficult for you, but end of the session, actually what once you're leaving from my entire session, right? You will be capable of searching whatever that is needed for your study. Okay. So that is where I am trying to help you utilize it. Then it will be easy because you're going to show some experience as like you have 3 years or 4 years actually what you have on automation. That means you should be having a good hands-on practice. So for that, I'm going to help you. You have to utilize. Super. Good guys. Okay. Most of them were able to do it. What about others? Okay. Nice. Good. Okay. Let me also search types of locators in Selenium. I'll give. So here the different locators are by CSS, class name, all those things, right? I will just click on the first one itself. Okay, so CSS ID, class name, okay, by name attribute, XPath, link text, partial link text. Okay, so and tag name. These are the different things. Okay, so also other places also let me try. I'll click on the next one. See here, these guys have given. So driver.find by dot. So class name, CSS selector, ID, link text, name, partial link text, and tag name, and then XPath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So totally how many types of actually what locators that we have to identify an element using Selenium? 8.
8.
So that is 8 types of locators. Okay. So what are the things once again we'll say? So that is ID is the first preferred one to take. After that name, and we have class name. Okay. And then link text, partial link text, then tag name, and then we have CSS selector, then XPath. Okay, so these are the 8 different ways I can identify the element. Okay, so just give. Okay, so we got it. So now I will just open here. Vinod, so can you just actually share us your HTML code, man? You have done a lot of things, so that was really good. Can you share us that your HTML code here,
Sure.
so that we all can use? Good, man. You tried it really good.
Yeah. You're able to see my screen?
No, or can you just paste that in the chat window? We will take it from there. Or in case if the full information is not able to copy, you can send me a mail also now. I can copy from there.
Okay. I'll text in person.
Come again?
I'll text in person. Wait.
Oh, yes. You can send it to everyone. Text
Okay.
it to everyone so that everyone also can use it. Or anyway, I will also send that code to everyone today also. I will. Okay, guys, a small feedback. Just everyone, can you fill it? Can everyone fill it? Okay, I'm going slow, but the only thing is I just want you all to actually get things slowly one by one. Okay, that's the reason. So main thing is I want interaction from your end also, so that it'll be more interesting, and then I will be also interested to share a lot of things. Okay, the more your interest, I can also actually spend some time, and then I can make you also to learn. Good, thanks guys. I'll share it. Good, thank you.
Will I send you an mail?
In mail. Oh, okay. You sent to this unique.murli.stl.
Yeah, correct. One sec. Check now. Check now.
Try to refresh the whole page. Yep.
Okay, I'll do that. Vinod.rpa, right?
Yeah, correct.
Mm,
Yeah, that.
Okay, I'll just right click, open with Chrome. Okay, so now I'll right click, inspect. Okay, so there are 8 different ways of identifying the locators I told, right? So first thing, I'll come back here one by one. Okay, so now this is the HTML tag. So here I'll come. So what is the first locator here to always prefer? I told ID.
ID.
So here do we have actually what ID attribute in the highlighted one?
Yeah, L name.
So
Yes.
L name.
ID equal to L name.
So this is that first type of locator. Okay, I can use this ID and then the value for it. Then next attribute do we have? Name. Next type of locator. Do we have it here? And
Yes,
what is the value?
Yes, only. Next,
L
L
name.
name.
Name is L name. Okay. So next I'll come. Just 1 minute. I'm just going slow. I know. Just if I show it directly, right, it'll be easy for you to understand. That's what I'm doing. Okay. So let me just do some changes. So here I'll just give class is equal to, in double quotes, I'll just give F name. The same thing here also, just give class equal to L name.
Only ID and class can be same, can be given a same name. Huh?
This is kind of a key, right? And this is kind of a value.
Okay.
So it can be anything, whatever you want, you can give. That answers your question, right?
Only.
Pass. Okay, I'll save it. Then I will come back, refresh, inspect, and then I'll go for this. So here we have class. So that is what my class name. Got it? Clear it for everyone? So we saw about ID. So here this ID and the name attribute, and then this is the class name attribute. So for ID, what is the value for this? L name. For name attribute, L name. Okay, for the class is class name. Okay, so for that locator, the value is L name. So link text. So can anyone tell me what will be the link text?
Anchor tag, whatever we write in anchor tag.
See, anything comes with the A tag, right? That's a link text. Okay, so for the link, so for anyone, can you tell me? This is the link text, right? So what is the locator value for the link text here for this A tag?
URL.
URL, yes.
Okay, name itself says link
Google.
text. Okay, so here tag name is what? So for this A tag, what is the tag name?
Google's.
No, tag name.
Anchor tag.
Href.
No, tag name.
Href.
Yeah.
No. So here, can you tell me what are the tags that you can see? So what are the tag names that are present in this, whatever you can see?
H1PA image.
Image, form, label. These are all tag names, correct? And then for this A tag, what are the attributes that we have?
Href.
Only href. And then for the image tag, what are the attributes?
SRC.
SRC,
ALT.
ALT, and height.
Height.
Okay. So what are the attribute values that we have?
F name and F name.
No, for this, sorry, image tag.
Google image
Google
.jpg.
Yes.
Google 7050.
Anything comes in the double quotes for the nearby attributes, right? Those are the attribute values. Okay. So for this A tag, so this Google, what is this Google here?
Text.
So for this H1, do we have any text?
This is a heading.
This is a heading.
That is, the A tag starts here and then it ends here. Okay. And then this is a closure tag. In between, whatever it comes, that is called as a text. So A tag represents link. So that's why whatever text comes here, it's a link text. Is that clear? Everyone
Yes,
clear
sir.
it?
Yes, sir.
So next is partial link text. What is this partial link text means? Simple. So link text means it is a perfect match. Okay. Partial link text means, so instead of Google perfectly to give, I will just give GOO. That is a partial link. Okay. OGL, that is also matches. GLE, that also matches. Okay. Partial link text means approximate match. Link text means it's a perfect match. Everyone understood the difference between both?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I want to reply from everyone, not only from 1 or 2 persons.
Yes.
Understood.
Everyone clear it?
Yes.
Super. Okay. Tag name. Okay. So for example, I will ask Nagaraj.
Yes, sir.
So now can you help me? I want to get the HTML of the submit button. So what I should do? From the beginning, you tell me.
So we can right click and inspect.
Super. Right click, inspect. So now next what I need to do?
So we can go to that submit, sir. You can hover on the submit.
So I'm trying to over.
So this one, like inspect the button, you can go and then
So this is called as the inspect icon. Click on this. Then
submit.
Next, what I should do?
You can go to submit, sir.
Super. Mouse over to that
Submit.
specific element which I need. Okay. So then left mouse click. Okay. Good. So now, thank you. Now I'll come back here. So here, what is the tag name here?
Input.
Input is a tag. Okay. So that is I can identify elements based on tag names also. But when I identify elements based on tag names, right? So here, all the input tags which is present in this page, right? Everything it will come. Got it? Understood?
Yes, sir.
Super. Good. Next, CSS selector and then XPath. So these all informations we get directly from the specific actually what web page. Okay. There are elements which will not have properties. That is actually what which will not have properties. And there are elements which will have the same properties for different elements also. Okay, so those things actually what I cannot directly go because there will be multiple matches. So that's the reason what we will do means we will go with the help of CSS selector or XPath. Okay, there are elements which is web elements which is present in the web page will not have unique properties. Okay, unique properties. Otherwise, it will not have actually what the perfect match. Okay, that is actually what duplicates will be there, right? Otherwise, not have any properties. So those time we need to get the help of CSS selector or XPath. Okay, how to write it means so simple. So first thing, CSS selector. So if I want to write a CSS selector or XPath, right? Just left mouse click on this HTML window, Control F. Okay, F for find. Okay, Control F. Okay, then after that, I want the XPath of this submit button is so inspect and then submit. Okay, so now here we got the HTML property of this, right? So now what I will do, I'm going to write actually what the CSS selector, CSS selector. So first actually what it starts with the tag. What is the tag name here? Input. See now, I will copy. Then I will paste it in this section. How I got this one? Can anyone tell me how to get that section to write the XPath CSS selector?
F.
Control F.
Control F. Okay. Then If it is case sensitive, you have to give properly input. How many matches are there? 31 matches. See, all the input tags here is matching. But what I need is my submit button. For this only actually what I need. Okay. So here for this submit button, can you see there are some properties? Got it? Type equal to submit, value equal to submit, right? So if I want to use any of the properties, that should be given in square brace. So type equal to submit, value equal to submit. So I'll just take this value equal to submit. Control A. I will just give value equal to submit, close it. And then instead of giving it in double quotes, I will give it in single quotes. Double quotes also will work here, but when I go to the Selenium code, right, it will not work. So I'll give single. Totally again, 3 matches. See, first, second. The first one is the first submit button. The second one, then third again. So, but mine is actually what this submit button. Okay, so that is the second one. Okay, so how can I come for this? So for that, if you see, can you see here? I can take some properties here. So this is the input tag here, right? So now if I come for this input tag, I will just click on this, say now, this is a form tag. Okay, for this is the form tag. For this, these label, BR input, BR label, label input. These are all the child. Can you see the form tag? It starts here and then ends here. Okay, in between we have these tags, right? Okay, the form tag starts and then ends here. In between we have all these things. These are all child tags. Got it? These are all the child tags. Okay, so I can come from this parent tag to this child tag. Otherwise, I can come from this any of this. This is actually what relationship is, what means label, input, 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 right? These are all siblings. Okay, the label is the elder brother of everyone. Then the BR tag is the next brother. Okay, younger brother. Then the younger brother, like that it goes on. So this is the input tag. So for this input tag, what is the relationship? So for this input tag, this guy is actually what? An younger brother. Correct? For this input tag, this guy is a elder brother. Correct? In CSS selector, I can come for actually what? The younger brothers only. Okay, I cannot go to the elder brother. It is restricted. So first I will take this input tag here. Input ID equal to L name is there, right? I will take this input ID equal to L name. I got this one. So again, there are 3 matches. So I will go. So the second one, no. The third one, this one. One minute, guys. This is submit button I need, right? Yeah. Okay, the third one is holding my information. Can you see? So now, if I want to come to this input tag, so what I should do is see here, I will give input. Okay, so I will give okay, see what I did means this is the input tag. So from there, I just gave the next tag is what? BR. Okay, plus BR. The next actually what is plus BR, then the input tag, then plus input. Okay, plus BR plus input. Okay, so this is how actually what I can come from this tag to here. Okay, So this is one option. I will just show you. Okay, this is for the CSS selector. Okay. This is how actually what I can identify. Now again, there are two matches. So this also actually what has that information. Okay, both the places we have the same thing. Okay, we have copied the same thing. Is there any other things that is common? I will try. The first one is mine. Okay. Your first name, last name. Before that, we also have this password pages. Your first name, last name. We don't have the password pages. That is the username password, right? That is not there. Here, this form tag as label input. That is for the first name, for the last name. After that, we have the submit. But here, if you see this form tag as for the first name, last name, username, password, again, first name, last name, and this one. So I will try to take this username. So this will be also perfect. So one more thing also I'll just check how to go to approximate sibling in CSS selector. I'll just open. One is okay. This one only can use. This is class attribute. This is label attribute. The input, the value is submit. I'll trick. See, now it's perfectly one match. Okay, I know that you guys will be confused. I will explain again. So what I'm doing, I'll tell you. So there were multiple matches which it was showing for me actually when I use this first name, this input tag, and then when I come to the submit. Instead of that, because why means the bottom one also actually with the first name and last name. After that, we have the submit, right? So I identified that. So in this place for this submit button, right? We have the first name and last name along with the top. The elder siblings have username and password. So I'm trying to take this property. So what is the tag name? Label. Label. And then, so here it has actually what class equal to uname. So I'm taking this property. I have taken this. So now for me, it's perfectly a one single match. So from here, I need to come to this input tag submit. Okay. So now if you see, two options are there available. So I'll just reduce. I'll just leftmost click control and then minus. Little bit I reduced the text information. That's it, the size. So now from this label tag, if I want to come to this input tag, right, I should come like plus br plus input plus br plus label plus br plus input, like that. Okay. Instead of that, if I want to directly jump to this one, so that is finding the approximate this input tag means. So I will use this tilt symbol. Then what is the tag name I want? Input. I will give input. But now 5 matches. Why? Because for this username after that, so we have actually got a younger sibling. This is input tag. Another younger sibling. This is input tag. Another sibling. This is input tag. Another sibling input tag. Another sibling input tag. So now I want to use some properties. So now value equal to submit is there, right? I'm going to use this because see this input tag, it has some different unique properties. This input tag, some different properties. This input tag, different properties. This input tag has a different property. So like that, I'm going to use for this. Open the square brace, value equal to submit. With this, I got perfectly one match. So where from this label tag, I came to this input tag. Okay. So this is how I came. The same thing if it is XPath. Okay. How to do? I will explain. Then you will have some good understanding again. So the same property, I will try to use it for XPath means saying how it starts. So XPath always starts with double forward slash and then the tag name and then the property. Okay. So again, so here for this, the tag name is what? Label. Double forward slash label square brace. Any attribute information if I want to give, that should be followed with @ symbol. Okay, @ the attribute name is class equal to the value. That's what this. So from here, if I want to come to this child tag, right? So what is the best way means I can just give single forward slash following hyphen sibling. I'm saying I need to go to the following sibling, that is younger sibling, colon, tag name is input. Again, see 5 matches. So I need to use some property. So value equal to submit, right? I can use open square brace @ value equal to submit. That's it. This is how I can use. Okay, see the XPath is written like this. See, for Css selector label class equal to uname I gave. Okay, then I gave the tilt symbol. Where the tilt symbol will be means in your keyboard, number one will be there, right? Left to it, actually, what you can see the tilt symbol. Okay, and then the next sibling is actually what? Input. There were multiple matches, so I used the property information of that input tag. The same thing if I want to write XPath, double forward slash label @ class equal to uname. The same property only, I'm just using it here in XPath also. Then here tilt symbol, instead of that, here it is following sibling. Input @ value equal to sum by 2. Okay, the same information. Only thing is, see, for the attribute, it should be followed with @ value in single quote submit empty. Okay. Here XPath should start with double forward slash. That's it. Okay. So I know that this is the first day you are learning this. So no, you will have confusion. So don't worry. Okay. I will take care. Tomorrow's session, you will all understand it very clearly. Okay. But is everyone have got the concept in the HTML? What is tag names, attributes, attribute values, and then text, and then what is link text? First, these informations, everyone are clear? Everyone just unmute and then say you are clear. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Super. Then I told there are 8 types of locators available in actually what? Selenium to identify an element. Okay. So in that, you all know where ID, name, class name, link text, partial link text, tag name will come. All these things you all know, these 6 attributes. See, these 6 steps of locators where it will be present in the HTML.
Yes, sir.
What about others?
Yes, Murali.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, Murali.
Okay, everyone clear, right? Super. Next thing, we learned about CSS Selector and Xpath. Okay, so the only thing is actually what is that needed to be learned here means CSS Selector directly starts with the tag name. Xpath starts with // and tag name. That is the thing. First thing. So everyone know this CSS Selector means directly start with the tag name. Xpath means it starts with // tag name. Is that clear?
Yes.
Yes.
If I want to use any property information of that specific tag, I should give open and close square brackets and then give the attribute name and then the value. Okay. In the CSS Selector, it will come as it is. In the XPath, the only thing is for the before the attribute, we will give @ symbol and then the attribute and then the value. So the values should be given in single quote. Okay. So is this clear for everyone?
Yes.
Everyone clear, right?
Yes.
Okay. So next thing. So I want to go to a younger sibling. Okay. I want to go to a younger sibling. So for example, if this is my tag, right? Okay. I'll take this body. So for this body, if you see, so which are all actually what the children's means. Okay. H1, PA, IMG, form, input, label, BR. All these things are actually what children. Okay. For this H1 tag, what is the relationship between this P tag means? Okay. For this H1, the P tag, A, IMG, form, all those things are actually what? Younger siblings. Okay. For this form tag, IMG, A, P, H1, all these things are elder siblings. Okay. So for this form tag, IMG, A, P, and H1 are elder siblings. Okay. For this form tag, form, input, label, BR, input, and goes on. These are all younger siblings. So everyone understood what is elder sibling and what is younger sibling?
Yes.
Only one person understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All are clear?
Yeah.
Super. In CSS Selector, if I want to go to a younger sibling, okay, one I can go with plus symbol, otherwise I can go with the tilde symbol. Plus symbol means actually what? Each and every step by step actually what I should go to the siblings. So for example, input ID equal to L name if I come. So I'm sorry. Okay, input ID equal to L name if this is matching, right? So which one I took there means this one. Okay, input ID equal to L name if you take. So if I want to come to this input tag, I should give step by step. I should go. So plus BR plus input. Step by step, I should go. Other option is from the input tag directly. If I want to go to the input tag, right? So I can use tilde symbol and then directly give input. Okay, those are the two ways. So plus BR plus input again. Other option, I can directly give tilde symbol and then input. Okay, these are the two things actually what we saw. Same thing here, instead of tilde symbol in XPath / following sibling : Okay, don't think of actually what do I need to remember all these things means. No worries right now. For the next 3-4 days, actually what we are going to talk about these things only. You will remember things. When I repeatedly says the same information, right? You will remember this. It's my guarantee. I will make you this. Okay. So this is what we saw for today. Is that everyone fine?
Yes.
Okay. Can everyone ping me as yes, or you can?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Okay. So with this, I'll stop for today. Tomorrow, again, we are going to talk about this XPath information. So XPath, we are going to start. So CSS Selector. So today we saw about all the locators, how it's present. tomorrow we will deep dive on XPath. After 2 days, we will deep dive on CSS Selector. Okay, so you will remember things. I will make sure actually how to explain things in a very simple and easy way. I'll try my level best actually to make it very much actually easy for you to understand. Okay, good. Okay, there is a question from Chaitra. Sir, when we go with CSS or XPath, is it when elements which don't have unique properties? Yeah, Chaitra. So when we don't have unique properties, usually we prefer actually what? The XPath or CSS Selector. When we have unique properties, and then if those like locators are in between these any of the things, so if we are getting a perfect match, right, then we will prefer. But if we don't have with these properties, other properties that we have, still we have to go with XPath or CSS.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, good.
And Murli, it's all the search is always from top to bottom, right? Like, can we go to
in XPath? We can go in whichever way we want, but CSS Selector, yes, from top to bottom level only, we can go for an approach. Okay. Tomorrow when we deep dive, you will get to know in XPath how we can go wherever we want. XPath is more powerful compared to CSS Selector. So, but CSS Selector is faster, but it's not that much. It's a negligible level, not a big difference. Okay. Okay. So from actually what BGS students who are attending, right? So one thing, so tomorrow will be the last demo session. So then Shishu will actually what I will ask him, Shishu, to actually what get a feedback from you guys. So if you all are good with my way of teaching and then you like my way of teaching, you can give. So based on that feedback, actually what? So you guys will be continuing on Monday and all those things we will get to know. Okay. So till tomorrow, you guys can attend. Then you guys can give a feedback whether you want to continue with my session or you want to go with another or something, right? You guys can give a feedback to Shishu. So based on that, we will again continue. Okay. So tomorrow you all have, please come. Then later on, actually, what by Saturday, Sunday, Sunday, there will be a decision. Then based on that, actually, what we can think of. Okay. Good. Okay, guys. So with this, I'll stop for today. So tomorrow we will again connect same time. Thank you. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
You.